into these oils. We're making sure that they go through such a gigantic raft of testing before they even get put into the bottles, and then even when they're put into the bottles, they're getting tested again. And there's a really wonderful site that you can go to. It's called sourcetoyou.com to actually see how, like, you look at the base of every single bottle and you'll be able to see the testing that is done with all of them. And so when we think about the potency of these oils, this is what makes them so beautifully therapeutic. We're talking about 1 drop of peppermint oil being equivalent to roughly 28 cups of peppermint tea. So it's totally next level, and I think a lot of people will realise after a while there's no mucking around with these oils. There's no kind of wasting our time with them because they're of such high quality. So the second really cool thing about essential oils is that they're so highly effective, and I think so many of us are used to having to pop off to the doctor, say, if we weren't finding the really reliable sources of dealing with things naturally. And I know for me, I have a lot of chats to people who are still using, going straight to the chemist for everything that they need. And even if it's just, a skin infection or a headache or whatever, I'm so used to just popping a pill in their mouth. And I think this is the way that we can create our own first aid kit and actually empower ourselves to be a lot more knowledgeable about what is going into our bodies and the purity associated with that, and realizing that these are such amazingly effective oils in terms of purity. And so in terms of the science behind it, essential oils are a fatty lipid, and we think about the structure of our cells, the way that bacteria and viruses affect our body. And so this fatty lipid, of course, can go so easily through our skin because our cells are surrounded by a fatty lipid layer. And so we've got really, really good penetration of the oils into our body, no matter which way we use them, which we'll talk about later on. So in terms of dealing with viruses and bacteria, there's such fantastic support around oils, and that's something that we give our own personal experience on, and it's something that I really encourage you to do a lot more research into too, in terms of empowering yourself to better health. So the third thing, really awesome thing about essential oils is that they are so much cheaper than a lot of other alternatives. And I'm sure, a lot of people have had a lot of experience with going and seeing this person or that person, or the number of doctor's visits that you have, or the number of prescriptions at the chemist that you end up getting. And I think first and foremost, we're going again back to that first aid kit that we've got at home, and actually going, right, what can I do for myself? What kind of recipes can I get into? And the more that you delve into the oils, all of a sudden you realize there are so many amazing recipes, and you can then use our community online as well, and the amazing app that we've got too, that then you can empower yourself to be doing something about it in a far cheaper way. Because in every single bottle, in a 15 ml bottle, we've got 260 drops of essential oils. So it goes a long way because of the potency. So yeah, there's 3 really awesome things about essential oils.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Rebecca. I just want to go through a couple of the oils now. And I don't have them, I've got them underneath my computer. So Pitt, if you can hold up the oils as I talk about them. And this is just using my own story, how I'm using them at the moment, how I'm trying to work with the situation that we're in, or the shit situation that we're in, whichever way you want to put it, and make the best of each day. So firstly, we've got peppermint oil. And if you've got some peppermint oil, if you can just do a little drop in your hand and inhale it. So that's Pitt's holding the peppermint oil up. So peppermint oil is going to really oxygenate and uplift you. So if you're feeling a bit sluggish in the morning, that's usually when I pull out my peppermint oil. I love to put the peppermint oil and the lemon oil in my diffuser in the morning as my kickstart fresh morning start. So all of the herby oils are very invigorating and uplifting. And if you just think about walking in nature and maybe running your hands through some peppermint leaves, and you know how you get them and you squish them up and you inhale them, just how amazing that makes you feel. We can actually get all those feels and all that amazingness from the little bottle of oil. All of the citrus oils are mood enhancing oils, which is amazing at the moment. Some mornings I wake up and I actually forget when I go to bed that, you know, everything that's going on in the world, and then I wake up in the morning and I'm like, whoa, really? Is this really happening? This is crazy. And sometimes I need a little bit of help to sort of you know, get me going in the morning. So that lemon oil is a real mood enhancer, and it's really beautiful to bring our mood up. And so the way that we can use these, Pitt's now going to talk about the three ways to use them safely. And throughout these three, she's going to just touch on the oils that are in our home essentials kit that we can use in these three different ways. Thanks, Pitt.
Hi everyone, I'm Pitt. I've got two kiddies, 13 and 14, teenagers, fun, two boys. I've been using oils for many years, probably around 10 years, but only used doTERRA 2 years ago, and I know huge difference between the quality the first time I opened a bottle of essential oil. And I was so excited about the fact that I could use essential oils in food, because I'm a real foodie and I've got a catering business, so I was so excited about using oils with food and with drinks. So I benefit from these essential oils, and I don't know how I lived without using essential oils for years and years, and they just really helped me and our family with our physical health, emotional health, mental health and spiritual health and everything in between. So I'm really passionate about sharing my experiences with friends and family and anyone I can who's willing to sit down and let me talk about oils. I'm going to share with you three ways that we use essential oils. And so the first way that we use essential oils is the aromatic use, or when you inhale essential oils, from just open the bottle like I just did, or put a drop on your palms and inhale from your palms, or put a few drops in a diffuser. And so essential oils molecules pass through our nose when we breathe them in, and they interact with the olfactory nerves, which send signal to the back of our brain. And so the back of our brain then sends a signal to our body. So for example, now, because I had a problem sleeping for a very long time, and now when I smell an oil, when I smell lavender before I go to sleep, my brain tells me that I need to relax, and straight away my body just relax. And also I also love using Easy Air, which is a blend of eucalyptus, tea tree, peppermint, ravensara, and one more oil. So this is a really good blend to help clear your airway, to help you breathe better. And so I really love combining these two oils together in a diffuser before I go to sleep. And I also love using lavender under my feet as well, and also in a cup of tea. And so that's the first thing, the first way to use. And the second way to use essential oils is topically. So basically you put essential oils on your skin and rub it on your skin with carrier oil. I haven't got carrier oil with me. It's called fractionated coconut oils, but you can use a different carrier oil of your choice. It can be jojoba oils and almond oils or any oils that you have. But with fractionated coconut oils, it's very light and it doesn't have any smell because of the fatty chain has been removed, naturally removed. So it's really, really easy to use, and it's really dry, and so it doesn't feel greasy or anything. So the reason we use carrier oil is that because we wanted to use, first of all, it's because you may have skin sensitivity, and if you put essential oil straight into your skin, and if you use hot oil, it can burn your skin. So we recommend everyone to protect yourself using fractionated coconut oil to dilute essential oils in your skin. So a lot of people ask me, where do you put essential oils on your skin? So I often tell them the trick is just to remember FEW. So you can put under your feet, because the skin under your feet is very thick and the pores are large, and essential oils gets into our system really quickly and very efficiently as well. And it's just around your ear, just under your ears, because the skin around here is quite thin. Essential oils can get into our brain quickly as well. So W is wrist, just like when you do your perfume, put your perfume on your wrist, so on the crease of your elbows as well. And so essential oils, like Rebecca mentioned, that is lipid molecules, and it gets into your skin within 2 minutes after you apply, and it gets into your system, including your brain, within 20 minutes. So we need to be careful what we actually put on our skin. So in our the oil camp, we teach you how to make things like face serum and a different aloe sprays and other spray to use on our skin. And I make a lot of self-care products just using essential oils and water and a little bit witch hazel sometimes, and so including perfume and face wash and toner and face serum. So they are so versatile when it comes to our health and our well-being. You can use them to replace them with you can use essential oils to replace a lot of like commercial products. So like I also use cleaning products, like make my own cleaning products as well, using things like On Guard and things like that. So sorry, I'm going off the script now. Very, very good at going off the script. So yeah, that's the second way to use, is to put our essential oils onto our skin, which we called topical use. And the third way to use is to add essential oils into your food and to your beverages, and we call it food flavoring. So for example, I love adding lemon into my warm water in the morning to help getting everything going and gently detoxify my system. So it's really good. A couple of drops in the morning with your warm water. And we've got oregano as well in our home essentials kit, 10 oils, and I love adding just 1 drop in the pasta. So because our essential oils are very, very pure, and because they are certified pure, therapeutic grade, and they also have been approved by Food Safe, NZ and AU and NZ for us to be able to put into food and beverages. So it's very safe, and you just need to work out the like how many drops that you wanted to put in your food and drinks. Usually 1 drop is enough for 1 serving. Yeah, that's all. The 3 ways to use essential oils. The first way is to use aromatically. Second way is to use topically, and the third way is to use for food flavoring.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Pit. Hey, Pitt, you didn't tell us, but can you just give us a quick lowdown about your sleep situation? I know that a lot of people at the moment are suffering from poor sleep, just with the worry and the brain chatter and everything that's going on. And we know that our sleep or the quality of our sleep really has an ongoing effect on every other part of our lives. If we're tired, even things like our digestive system doesn't work properly when we're sleep deprived. We can't react well to our family, especially if we're in lockdown. So when we're tired, we overreact, or we react in a manner that we don't, we're not proud of. And other things that happen when we're tired, a lot of anxiety levels increase as well. So could you just give us a little overview of how you use your oils for sleep and how it's really improved the quality of your sleep?
Yeah, I struggled with sleep for a very long time, probably 8 years, and I tried every natural remedies and nothing worked. And I then resourced to sleeping pills, which had a lot of complications in my health. And so my insomnia was so bad to the point that I think my health was compromised. My relationship with my husband and our children was compromised. And I was just like, I was losing it. So until I found doTERRA essential oils, and I noticed my sleep was better in the matter of just a couple of weeks. So I started to dive down on why they work, the way they work with my sleep. So I did a lot of, study on the science behind essential oils as well. But this is my routines, but everyone's routines are different. But I think when you have problems sleeping, often it's stress, it's hormones, it's physical, like aches and pains, and you have to look at that too. And for me, I think it was coming to menopause, or having a menopause or something like that. So also stress as well. And so I started using essential oils, but I have been very strict, like especially the first few weeks, just like children when when they're baby, you develop a routines for them so they can go to sleep in certain times. You bath them, you swaddle them, you sing to them. And just like, so I do exact the same, not like being swaddled. But I started my routine really early, like in the early evening. I would just diffuse essential oils that are going to help me help our family to calm down. And then I go in a really warm shower and using lavender peace soap, which has lavender and other essential oils like Roman chamomile and ylang ylang, frankincense, and cedarwood. And that is the first, like the second step. And just taking your time, having a beautiful shower with those beautiful with that beautiful soap, and then you put essential oils in a diffuser. So I love lavender and easy airs, but some nights I feel like I need something stronger. I would just use lavender peace, and I add a little bit of copaiba as well. So different essential oils you can use, like wild orange, you can use marjoram, you can use lavender peace, like I said, ylang ylang, cedarwood. There's so many essential oils you can use, you can choose from. Because we're all different. One always works for me, but it may not work for you. So you can just try different oils until they work for you. And then I rubbed some essential oils under my feet as well. And essential oils called Balance is really good to balance my mood and emotion. So yeah, this is Balance. So it's really, really beautiful oil. So I rubbed it under my feet. And also I used an oil called Vetiver, which is really amazing liquid gold. It has been used in the past as a natural tranquilizer. So I rub this under my big toes and all over my feet together with balance. And so, and then I put a couple of drops of lavender on my pillow. And so I do that every night. And yeah, but now I don't have to be super strict, but as long as I have one of the oils that I use in a diffuser, and I can have a good night's sleep. Your brain associates with those beautiful smells really well, like vetiver, like lavender, and I smell them and I know exactly, my brain know exactly what to do. So it's really, really amazing. And I'm so glad to have these oils in my life. I don't know what to do without these oils. So to be honest, I just would be so lost.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Pit. So that's our night routine, and we've actually got a sleep kit that you can join doTERRA with, which has all of those beautiful oils, including the fractionated coconut oil, carrier oil, and it's a really great way to get started. I know that there are lots of people out there that you know, don't know where to start with essential oils because there's so much to learn, but when you start with us, we take you through an online 10-day program where you can actually learn the ins and outs of the top 10 oils that we've talked about tonight. But if you're just wanting to focus on sleep, that's often where a lot of people start, is getting that sleep kit, and it's very cost effective. Can't tell you off the top of my head how much it costs, but it's good. It's a goodie. I think it's about $210 to get your sleep back. But like Pit was saying, with essential oils, it takes discipline. And with improving our mental health, I've found that putting in a really strict routine and discipline into my day is what has really helped me. So when I was 22, I was diagnosed with bipolar. I know I only look 24 now, but I'm actually 35. So I've been living with this diagnosis for a long time. And I have done a lot of research and a lot of I guess, I've just tried everything, from medication, lots of different medications, to lots of different natural practices. And the thing that I've found that is the most beneficial is putting in strict routine into my day. So there are a few things that I have to do, must-dos during the day. One is I must move my body. And when I say move my body, on a bad day, it could be literally walking around the house outside, getting out in the fresh air and walking around the house. But most days I like to go for a walk along the beach, or do a Pilates class, or a dance class, something that I find joy in. From time to time I get back into the gym, and it's not really my jam, but you know, I do it because I know it's good for my mental health. But my biggest love in doTERRA for moving my body is the ice blue rub. So I'm a bit of a overachiever, so I will, you know, I won't be doing any exercise and then I'll be like, okay, I'm going to go and do this ballet class, and I literally cannot move the next day. So this ice blue rub is one of the oils and that we have, and this is one that we use, we can use topically. So this is kind of like our natural version of deep heat. It smells a lot better. It's got beautiful oils in it. Wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, eucalyptus. So those oils are really great for, you know, reducing the inflammation, kind of like deep heat. It's also got some really beautiful healing oils like heliochrysum, gardenia, osmanthus, and calming like Roman chamomile and other ones. I can't read because it's dark in here. But yeah, this is our go-to. So one, I have to move my body every day. Two, the second thing is I must have my multivitamins every day. So there's a huge link between our gut health and our brain. And if we can really nourish our gut and look after our gut health, we can really improve the function and the mood and, you know, the whole working of our brain. I struggled for many years, you know, being on antidepressants and you know, having really bad side effects from them. So my whole body would become covered in eczema. And it was because it was breaking down, you know, my gut, I guess, and then I wasn't able to absorb food properly. So really working on improving the vitamins and minerals in my body. So when I found doTERRA, I actually found doTERRA through their Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is their multivitamins. So there's a multivitamin that's made with whole foods. There is a fish oil that's got all of the beautiful omegas for your brain and cell function, and it's also got an amazing antioxidant blend as well. And so I actually have to take those every day, and if I don't take those, I can really feel my mood coming down. Anybody that I've got onto those have literally taken them for life. Like, they are just such a great support in our lives for energy, for brain function, for gut health, and they've really helped me, one, heal my gut, and two, heal my skin. So I really don't suffer so much from any food intolerances anymore. So a lot of you might probably know me from owning a business called Wilder and Hunt, which was all sort of, well, at the time it was called paleo, but really it was just whole foods. And it was really because I was very dairy intolerant. I was very intolerant to any grains, so any flour or anything like that I would react to. My eczema would come out. So really building my gut health back up has really enhanced my everyday life functioning. So I have been off medication for over 5 years now, and I mean, I can't say they fixed me, but they've really helped support my healing. So my gut brain connection is just so much better now. I can absorb food a lot better. And I don't have reactions to eating, pie, or, I can actually just eat normal people food now. And I am so, so happy about that. So number 1 is moving every day. Number 2 is taking my vitamins. Number 3 is having a purpose. So my purpose is to really help other people with their mental health. And that's literally what I'm doing now. So I'm good. I'm on track for today. That's awesome. There are some other things that I do, and I'm actually going to run through all of them on my Instagram account over the next 2 weeks. So if you would like to follow me there, it's Amy Boyd Health Coach. That would be awesome. So now I'd just like to go into how you can start with essential oils, because I guess that's why you're all listening, right? I know some of you that are on here have already got your you've already got your doTERRA account, which is awesome. Some of you have already come through our oil camp, which is amazing. Some of you have been through our oil camp 3 times, which is cool too. So our oil camp is really about empowering you with the basics first and building up over time. So the first time you come to do it, you will come in and you'll watch the beautiful videos, you'll interact with our oil camp coaches, and you might take away 10% of what there is to learn. So you might be going through, maybe you've got headaches and you need to learn how to help support your headaches, or you might be going through some dry skin, or your hair might be falling and you want to learn how to do that. And then the next time you come along and do oil camp, you might have a child that's got respiratory issues and you need to learn how to be the mama to fix the respiratory issues. And so you might pick up on that. So it's a really, learning these oils is a real, it's a process, and it's a forever life learning thing. So you don't have to go away from tonight or from our first day of oil camp or from the third time you've done oil camp with all of the answers. But you will, you can be part of our community and really, you know, become a lifelong learner alongside us. So our goal is to teach you how to live a natural lifestyle. So when things come up, you'll know how to reach for your oils in place of traditional medicine. We are not going to prescribe, treat, try and fix or diagnose you. We really want to empower you to learn about your own body and your own body's processes, and how to reach for oils safely that will then help support you on your healing journey. So there are a few ways to start. You can start by getting a $40 enrollment with doTERRA, and that gives you access to your oils at wholesale price, or you can start with one of the kits. So if you're interested in starting, give me a message and I'll send you out some of the kit options. So there are options from as little as $40 plus 1 or 2 oils, and then you can build up your kit over time, right up to you can buy an every oil kit, which we'd all love, but it's probably, you know, a little bit overkill. You don't need to start with that. The kit that most people start with is either the Family Essentials kit or the Home Essentials kit, which both have the top 10 oils in. Now, if you just wanting to dip your toes in, then the Family Essentials is a goodie, because it's a bit lower price point. And then the Home Essentials has got a free diffuser, which is cool, and the top 10 oils in 15 mils that literally are going to change your whole life, from your skincare to your first aid kit, mood management, everything. So I'd love you to reach out to anybody, whoever it was that introduced you to the oils, and get started right away so that you can get into our oil camp on the 5th of September. I think that's the right date, but I'll let you know more later. But right now, I'd just love to ask Rebecca what it means to be an essentialist and what you've got out of this community.
Oh, look, I mean, our community is incredibly richly full of amazing women and some very fortunate men. More of the guys should definitely get on board, that's for sure. The ladies are taking it and running with it. Yeah, look, I tell you what, everybody comes from such different backgrounds and has such different expertise, and so you know, we've got naturopaths, we've got coaches, we've got we've got midwives, all kinds of different women who come in and bring such richness, and I think we all do. I think we've all got such amazing experience that comes from that life experience, whether we're mamas or we haven't had kiddies or we've got amazing business experience. And so it becomes this very rich community. And with what Amy's talking about with Oil Camp, even though it's all based online, you make incredible connections with people, and so we've got a wonderful Essentialist Facebook page, and so jumping on there is so easy, and just asking any type of question that you need to ask, whether it's what do you use for a runny nose? Wow, I've got this funny rash, what should I perhaps do about that? So for me, being part of this, it's been an incredible journey so far, and I know that it helps me to empower myself to learn even more.
Awesome, that's so cool, Rebecca. Hey, I just want to let you guys in on a little secret. There are 3 types of people that use essential oils. So most of the people in our community are wholesale customers, which is awesome. So they get their oils at 25% discount, plus they can get the loyalty offers, which is a free oil each month if they spend a certain amount, plus open to all of our buy one, get one offers, which is really cool. And actually over time, as a wholesale customer, you can actually get up to 55% off retail if you buy each month, which is really cool. So our wholesale customers are the lifeblood of our business and of our Essentialist Facebook group. So everybody that comes in there, we try and love on, help nourish their souls and support them like the soul sisters that they are. And we absolutely love our wholesale customers. And I think that's why a lot of our wholesale customers turn into number 2, which is sharers. So they like to go out and they share their oils, and doTERRA actually rewards them with free oils for this, which is super cool. But Pitsinee, Rebecca and I are actually doTERRA wellness advocates, which is very cool. So we get the support of an amazing company, and we do it not only to help and support our wholesale customers, but also to really help and support our the farmers that farm our oils. And also the Healing Hands programs that reaches out to all of the communities that all of our essential oils are either bought from or sell into. So our co-impact sourcing model means that our oils are bought from the farmers. We don't go out and buy land and then plant the trees or the flowers or anything. We actually go to the people in the world that create the most beautiful farms and make the best oils. So the most highly therapeutic oils that you can source in the whole world. I don't think that any one company could ever go and learn the thousands and thousands of years of wisdom of these farmers. So we really like to support our farmers. So as wellness advocates, we're not only supporting you guys, which we absolutely love doing, but we're actually also supporting our farmers. So our farmers get a lot of help with sustainability from the company, and they also get a very good wage for what they do. So they're not undervalued. They're actually very highly prized, and they're actually why we do this. So our co-impact sourcing farmers are like our partners in everything that we do. And like all good partnerships and relationships, we like to give back. So it's not all take. We don't just get all these beautiful oils for ourselves. We actually also give back and feed love back into these communities through our Healing Hands program. So in every community that we farm in, we go to the farmers in the communities and the husbands and the wives and the children and ask them what they need in their community. And we have done the most amazing projects in so many different countries, including building schools, birthing centres. We're currently building a hospital and medical facilities in Africa. We work with amazing organisations like Operation Underground Railroad that frees sex-trafficked children and women. And also one that is very close to my entrepreneurial and empowering self is Days for Girls. So Days for Girls is a program that goes and teaches women about their menstrual cycles and helps literally give them their days back. So the days that they used to be ostracized and pushed aside because they were deemed dirty while they had their periods, they're now able to go to school and go to work and really prize their beautiful bodies because of the education that Days for Girls has given them, as well as the practical aspects of having your periods. So things like reusable sanitary items and essential oils to get them through those mood swings that we have in every country in the world. So as wellness advocates, we're very privileged to be able to not only help you guys support our own families, but also give back to these beautiful humans all around the world. So we are always open to anybody that would like to be part of our essentialists, I guess, underground woman group. So anybody that would like to come alongside us and has a real love for natural products and empowering women and empowering farmers and healing ourselves and healing the world, I guess, please be in touch and we'll get you started with using the oils. So thank you everybody so much for joining us. Has anybody got any questions? We've got some beautiful people on Facebook. We've got Chin. Hi, Chin. That's my husband's best friend who loves the ice blue rub. And also, all of the good things that doTERRA brings, which is great. I love that guys love them. Rob also is on Facebook, which is cool. Rod. he said that he loves the oils and listed about 20 different ways that he uses them, which is awesome. And Sharon, yes, she's very interested in the oils as well. That's cool. Do any of you beautiful people on Zoom have any questions? If you just like to unmute yourself or just put in the chat box. Oh, Joanna said that the next oil camp is in October. See, I didn't even know. Yeah, has anybody got any questions? Be brave. Be brave, lady, bath lady. No? Okay, cool. So anybody that would like to join and start with a kit or get started, please reach out to me. So either private message me or I will add my phone number where you can give me a text on Facebook. And please come and be part of this because it's just so much fun. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Pitsinee. Have you guys got anything you'd like to finish with?
I'd just like to say, look, yet again, it's such a beautiful community, and we love it when people join in with us. You know, it just brings even more variety and love to the group. And when it comes down to it, doTERRA and all of us, all of the business that we do, every communication that we have with people, it's all based on love. And so that's what makes it so fantastic. It's really caring and having compassion for one another and wanting to bring a lot more wellness into people's lives.
Awesome. Thanks, Rebecca. And we will be resuming our in-person classes at some stage. But yes, a few things are on hold at the moment. So in the meantime, we're doing some Wednesday workshops. So every second Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. We are doing an online Zoom class, and then we actually post that up in the Essentialist group if you can't make it during the day. But next week we've got an awesome coach called Julie that's coming on and giving us some tips. For the transition in or out of lockdown, whichever way you want to think that we might be going. So please join us. Joanna said that her well-being has changed so much since joining this group and products love it all. Thank you, Joanna. So nice. Cool. Everybody have a lovely evening and I'll see you on the next call. Bye.